My name is Sangeet, and today I want to speak about something that has to do with boundaries. Early on in our lives, we may have been told to be nice, to be polite, and to be respectful towards others, especially if they were family, or our boss, or our friend. We were probably told to say yes, much more than to say no, because saying yes doesn't disturb the waters. Saying yes means acceptance. It prolongs and it covers anything. It doesn't disturb or interrupt. It doesn't stand out. And so it doesn't create conflict, and conflict is mainly seen as a bad thing. Many of us had grown up with the strong idea of having to please others by accepting their wishes and putting them first in order to fit into their world, which could have been the only world we knew at that time. It may be scary to say no to the only thing that we know, right? This huge idea of leaving ourselves behind and go with the crowd without listening to our own inner rhythm and guidance makes us deprive ourselves from our inner force to create and to innovate in this world, and to be just another copy of whatever exists already. And then we wake up, and we wake up again, and again, and again, and we no longer can deny the strong impulse to be who we are. By expanding our consciousness, we ascend into higher frequencies, and we start feeling a deep sense of true love and compassion. And because many of us were raised believing that we had to be kind and lovely to everybody, when we achieve a blissful state of being, we may think something like, if I am so elevated, it means that I am the loveliest of all beings, and I always have to be kind and generous. We were told to be good to others, and so now that we are mainly in a frequency of peace and unconditional love, we think that we have to be lovely no matter what. Because peace and love go hand in hand with being nice and smiley and loved by everybody. This is just another distorted way of seeing things due to our own belief systems. When we consistently experience higher vibrations, yes, we turn into more compassionate beings. Yes, we understand more how the energies work. Yes, we understand better why certain things happen. And yes, we see everything from a bigger picture, which makes us not dwelling on small superficial things, and instead, it makes us having a strong and determined vision of how anything unfolds. On the other hand, being nice and lovely and kind and smiley doesn't have anything to do with this. Yes, vibrating high can actually make us smile. And it can also make us cry. And yes, we actually show kindness and love towards ourselves and others in ways that probably before we couldn't even imagine. But it doesn't come from expectations, or any sort of approval, or any distorted thought. It comes from pure love, and pure love embraces everything and nothing at the same time, because it simply is. Perhaps we were told that love means saying yes and being kind no matter what, but that is far from the energy of pure love. Pure love navigates on the energy of pure love, doesn't split into different types of energy without any filter. Can you imagine if the sun and the moon would start being affected by all the energies that exist in this planet? Have you ever seen the sun or the moon changing of mood because someone yelled at them? We can get as angry or frustrated as we want at them, or we can tell them to do this or that, and all they do is continuing their mission. It is the same with Source, the universe, the Creator, God, the higher force, whatever we want to call it. It maintains its frequency. And that is the only way to keep everything balanced and well supported. Can you imagine if the higher energy that feeds us every day would depend on some sort of approval or would change of direction by external influences, or would suddenly become indecisive about life, or would say yes to other entities, putting them first and forgetting all about the important and unique role that they have in life? Is this higher force loved and appreciated by us all? Not even close to that. And yet, it remains. It doesn't look for validation. Instead, they themselves are the infinite source of validation. So today, if we really want to create from our hearts, if we really want to be who we really are, let's protect our energy and have boundaries. By filtering whatever comes towards us, by saying yes and also by saying no, fearlessly, without any search for love or acceptance, while we allow our precious and unique roles to play out in the most beautiful scenarios of life.